Why are your prospects not buying from you? The answer to this question is simple. It comes down to these three main items that you are not helping a client fully understand and feel comfortable with in order for them to make a buying decision with you. When people make buying decisions, the fundamental reason we make a purchase is to increase our relative condition. We have to view ourselves as becoming better off from exchanging money with you. So the perception of value has to be very clear. They have to be better off by making that purchase. Now, when it comes to their objections, in reality, there are three main objections why they are not making a buying decision. And if they don't feel confident in each of these three items, they're not going to buy. So your job is to increase their level of certainty in each of these three items, so that way they can perceive and recognize that this buying decision is going to increase their relative condition and put them in a better spot. Now, the first reason why a client is not buying from you is they don't fully understand the need. If they cannot perceive the need for the product, they will not make a decision. So we have to increase their certainty that they need this product, okay? So do they truly need it? And with their perception, do they need it? Do they really need your product? Is it going to put them in a better spot, okay? So we have to help them understand the need. This is going to come back to education. This is going to come back to making sure that they understand the product that you are offering and how it's going to fulfill a need that they have. The next thing you have to increase their certainty on is their optimism. Now, optimism is the Latin word for best. Is this going to be the best outcome for my future? Is your product the best for me? Is this the best solution to my problem? Is this going to put me in the best situation going forward? Is this going to increase my relative condition the best? Are you the best person I want to do business with? Optimism is their level of certainty that this is the best thing for them. So if they don't perceive their future as being better off from this purchase, there is no optimism behind that sell. And so you're not going to close the deal. They have to be optimistic about your product or doing business with you. And then the third one is trust. They may not be making a buying decision because they don't fully trust you. They don't trust your process. They don't trust the system you're giving or the product you're giving, or they may not trust the company that you represent. If they have uncertainty in one of those trust factors, they don't want to buy. People buy from people they like and trust. And so if that trust factor is low, they're not going to make a buying decision. Now, people need to have a certain level of certainty in their mind in all three of these categories in order to make a purchase. And so I know we could probably write down thousands of objections, right? We've probably heard thousands of things. I need to talk with my wife. I need to think this over. I need to look at my finances. We have all of these objections, but they're all smoke screens. In reality, they're not certain in one of these three items. So your next process is we need to increase their level of certainty behind each of these. The last big purchase my wife and I make is we took one of our kids to the hospital. Now, whenever we go to the hospital, it's a prime example of the value over money, of what you're going to get and making that decision. We realized we needed to take our son to the hospital. That need was there. We were optimistic that by taking him to the hospital, it would be the best outcome for his future, and that they were the ones that could provide the best service. So we trusted the doctors there at the hospital to be able to take care of our son the best. They had built the trust, they had the rapport, of being doctors. We were optimistic it was the best thing for him, and we realized that we needed to take him there. And so we made the decision to make a purchase, even though our deductible and we're going to pay thousands of dollars for it, right? But the need and the value outweighs the price. So there is no concept of money. Money is a myth. People make decisions to buy if they can perceive the value, and it's going to increase their relative condition in relation to these three items. So the next time your clients are not buying from you, we need to loop back and understand, are my clients struggling with understanding the need? Do we need to help them understand that what we have is the best thing for them? Or do they fully trust me and the product or the company that I represent? If you can then go back and increase their certainty in each of those three items, they will make the decision to purchase. Now, if you want more tips like this on how you can increase your sales, comment the word sales and we'll connect to see if what we offer you can help increase your sales and make you more profitable in your business.